Hi and welcome to this DCP web tutorial. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to use the Windows 10 snipping tool. So I'm going to go to the start menu and I'm going to type in snipping, S-N-I-P-P-I-N-G, snipping, and you'll see the snipping tool here. I'm going to right click on it and then pin it to the start menu. So let's pin it to start. Now we'll see that on the start menu down here. I'm just going to drag and drop it into this blank space, and you've got a couple of options. You can either right click, go to more, and then pin it to the taskbar down here if you want easy access to it. I'm not going to do that. Or we can drag and drop it to the desktop if we want, and then we have a shortcut here. Normally I wouldn't do that, but in this case I want to access it quickly, so we'll leave it here. So let's open up this tool, and there's quite a few different options, so you need to experiment, but I'm going to show you some of the basic stuff that you can do with this tool. And we'll open up this web browser. You can see my website here. So with this snipping tool, there's various modes here. So let's start off with the freeform snip, or let's start off with rectangle. So I'm going to click on rectangle snip here, and then it's going to launch the software, and I want to capture some information from this website, from my website. So let's drag over this piece of information here, and then I'm going to let go of the mouse button, and this window will pop up showing what information that I've just screen captured or snipped, you could say. So this information is stored in memory. Now you've got two options. You can either save it as a JPEG file and do something else with it. Maybe you want to put it into Photoshop and do some work on it or something like this. But let's just say there was a spelling mistake on this particular piece of information, or this graphic, and I wanted to send that to my designer to fix it. So I could open up my mail client and click new, and I can just paste that straight into here. So I didn't save it as a JPEG file, it's stored in memory, and then I can just write underneath what needs to be fixed, and he'll go and fix it and email me back. So that's quite a nice feature, that you don't actually have to save it as a file. You could also take that same image and open up Microsoft Word, and you could paste it here and write some information underneath, and you can go and snippet something else and paste that in here and write some more information underneath. You can take a snippet from a different website and maybe write some comments and say this is something nice, maybe I want this on my website, and so forth. So this is a nice tool to capture some information, visual information, and paste it into different types of documents. So let's close this window. We don't really want to save this, and we'll go back to the snipping tool, and let's just go back to that, and in this case we'll click freeform this time, and this is almost like scissors, so you can now cut around some specific piece of information like here, and then this will pop up, and again you can save this as a JPEG file. Simply go to File, Save As. You can save the file if you want. Let's just do that now. We'll go to desktop and save this, and then we can close it, and then on the desktop we've got that particular piece of information screen captured. We can email that to someone or do something else with that. And we'll open up the snipping tool one more time. Let's go back to the website here. We'll drag it to the side a little bit here. And the next tool we'll look at is Windows Snip. So when we click that and then click on this particular window, it will screen capture everything. So it will take whatever you can see on the screen and make a full size screen capture of that window. Let's close that, and then we'll open this up a bit, and then the next tool is the full screen snip. So if I click that, what you'll notice is I'm running dual screen monitors. So I'm running two monitors at the same time, side by side. So when we look at this picture, you'll see not only this left side screen with the website, but if I scroll across here, you'll also see what's on my second side of the screen, where I've got my recorder running here. You can see the recorder, and you can also see my YouTube channel in the background. So you can imagine there's two monitors on my desktop. I've screen captured both the left and the right hand side monitor. So that's what that tool will do, which is this full screen snippet. So normally I use the rectangle and the window snippet. Those are the ones that I use most often. I hardly ever save the document as an actual file, but if you really want to, you could screen capture some information, and then you can even send it to someone via email if you wanted to. There's like a highlighter tool here, so you can highlight a specific piece of information on the screen. So let's just demonstrate that a bit better. Let's go to the website. Let's open up the tool. Let's do a rectangle screen capture. Let's screen capture this piece of information here, and then we can have the highlight tool. Imagine if there was you wanted to change this piece of text, you could highlight it like this, and then in your email you can say text highlighted in yellow, please change it to something else. And then you've got like a pen tool, so if you want to point at something quite specific, you can draw an arrow and point at it. You can use the eraser tool and erase some information that is incorrect. What's this over here? Edit with Paint 3D. I've not used that. Give it a go if you want to have a go at that. I'm not sure what that will do. I think you can do some 3D thing. I've never really used that, so maybe I'll do a tutorial on that. 3D Paint. Be interesting. You can change the color of the marker here. For some reason you can't change the color of the highlighter. Maybe if we change it to black, or let's change it to blue. That would be like blue text, but the highlighter always seems to be this yellow color, which is not the best. Maybe they can fix that and give you the option to highlight in different colors, but at the moment you can't really do that. Okay, so I hope you find that tool useful. I use it quite a lot in my business when I need to do quick screen captures. There's other ways to do screen captures. You can press the print screen on your keyboard, but then it's a bit more laborious and you have to edit it in photo editor and then save it and then email it to someone. But that snippet tool seems to be very useful. So have fun using that tool. I hope you find it productive for your business, and I look forward to seeing you on the next DCP web tutorial.